in the end, it felt as if you should have been outside.
Yes, considering the way we started, I think we were electric, so determined, so incisive, and we scored two good goals, created chances, and don't allow anything happening around our box. And after that, the red cards obviously present a different match where they change completely their behavior and how they set up, and we have to manage the game in a different way. And I think for a lot of phases we did well, but we needed to score the third goal, and we had the chances to do so. And then the accident happened when the first time that they were through a set piece, we conceded the goal, and then it's game on, and some nerves have to be handled.
I mean, it was just a little bit of taking the foot off the gas.
I don't think it was. No, it was just to try to play the game that we have to play in that phase. I think we showed a lot of maturity not to rush things and start to concede breaks and things like that. We didn't do any of that. But then we didn't find the net in key moments to score the third goals and to have a different last 20 minutes probably.
Mikel, you can guarantee a top four finish if you win your next game away to Tottenham. Wouldn't be the greatest achievement your club has had in that area, but how much of a motivation will it be for the squad that they could do it at White Hart Lane?
We're going to prepare and go for that match like we always do with the same enthusiasm, but knowing that obviously this can be a defining moment, and that's an extra level of motivation and another layer for us to go really to go for it, and I can't wait to play the game.
And can I ask you about Eddie? He kind of was asked on TV about his future, wasn't clear. If he decides he wants to stay, is there an offer on the table for him to stay?
Eddie's doing what he's done all season, and he's been very consistent with his performance and how little he's giving away, the same as you guys are doing. Let him be, let him enjoy the moment, because he completely deserves it, and things will happen naturally.
Mikel, the last couple of results haven't been necessarily convincing, but you've managed to find a way to get over the line. At this stage of the season, obviously that's all that kind of really matters, but are you almost watching this young side almost come of age at this crucial point of the season?
Well, we are finding ways to win football matches. The way we played today, especially the first 30 or 35 minutes, it was brilliant. So under pressure to play the way we've done in front of our people is credit to them. But then obviously you have always an opponent, and the context changes throughout the game, and you don't expect to be all the time for 95 minutes on top of the game. And we are dealing with that and getting better at it, because at the end we are winning football matches.
Is controlling the nerves going to be the biggest thing now? Because as we keep seeing, you're doing well controlling games. The last 15 minutes, everyone gets nervous and jumpy. Is that going to be key now, especially on Thursday night?
Hopefully not, but I think when you look at the other games, you see a lot of that. Because now is the defining moment when a goal can change the whole season, and that plays in the back of the players, but I didn't see any of that at the start of the game.
Yeah, Mikel, can I just ask you about Granit, because he just won Player of the Month and he's playing really well. It's your relationship with him influencing the way he's giving up his best on the pitch?
I think it's the relationship he has with his teammate. Obviously, the fact that he plays a lot of minutes, and credit to him because he's been really consistent again throughout the season. So that's what we need from the players, to get close to their best.
Was Nketiah okay?
Yeah, he was fine.
Mikel, you spoke about the players suffering over the season. This was too much suffering, and you could have controlled it to the point that it didn't have to be the way it was. Is it just the finishing that's letting you down in that point?
But this is football. I mean, if you look what happened a few days ago in Madrid, there are things that nobody can explain. But this is the beauty of this match. And suffering, and unfortunately for all of us, especially for the managers, is part of it.
Last one, Charles. Make it today, Mikel. Is there a chance of Ben on Thursday night, I think?
I think so. He's been starting to do a little bit of work now on the pitch, and we want everybody available, because we know that game is so important.
You played Tomiyasu at left back today. Was that potentially in preparation for Thursday night as well?
No, it was for today. We cannot do things thinking about the next game. We believe that it was the right thing to do today with what we wanted to do in that side, and especially what Leeds had on that side.
Mikel, sorry.
Just one back here.
Mikel, you obviously had a few defeats in the trot and now 4 wins in succession. Could you just talk a little bit about them within the camp and how good everything is at the moment?
Really good, really positive, but at the same time really humble, because we know that nothing has been achieved yet, and there's still a lot of things, a lot of minutes to play to end what we want to achieve.
James?
Mikel, Albert had what looked like, from the press box, some quite harsh words for Nketiah at the final whistle. Could you maybe explain, was there a message you all wanted to get across to him, and how you feel about that being done on the pitch?
No, probably it's, when you see that he's got an empty net in front of him and he's taking a touch backward, we cannot really understand, but you have to have the perception of the player in that moment. They are the ones who make the decision, and unfortunately we didn't need that goal.
Thanks everyone.
Thank you.